Welcome to another mental health and Parasha reflection. This time for the Sedra of Mishpatim. What type of societies or communities do we want to live in? Well, what are the options? Well, option number one is everyone's just in it for themselves, looking out for number one. The individual is the number one in their life. I don't have to think about anybody, bother about anybody. Whatever I want to do is what I should be doing, and I don't feel obligated or responsible to anybody else. Such a society might make individuals feel happy. The strongest members, the wealthiest members, the most powerful members enjoy their life, but everybody else suffers. The other model is what we see in this week's Torah portion. Law after law, but how to treat other people, or how not to treat other people. What we have to do if we cause damage, something directly or something we own causes damage. The Torah is not interested in creating isolated pockets of followers who will live in their own little space and meditate away and focus on God and never meet anybody. The Torah wants us to build communities, to feel those bonds that unite everybody. So if I do something and that causes somebody else damage, I am responsible, because that's the community I need to live in, one where we all feel that joint responsibility to each other. And so the Torah gives us detailed systems of laws to create that system, that society that we need to work towards. The final word last week in the Ten Commandments was re'echa, your fellow. In fact, that word repeats itself a number of times in Torah literature, building up to the great crescendo, not this week, in a few weeks' time, of va'ahavta l're'acha kamocha, love your fellow like you love yourself. But that only works when we take responsibility for the society that we're living in. So have a look at the laws in this week's Torah portion. Those that seem archaic and not relevant in the 21st century in terms of the way they're described, but behind the value in those particular laws is the mandate that we must go out and create societies where we look out for each other. We're not here to live on our own. We're not here to be selfish. We're here to create beautiful, harmonious, healthy, friendly communities. We can only do that when each person takes their role seriously and then extends their hands in bonds of friendship, making sure that every member of society feels worthwhile and appreciated and finds their place in that society. Let's give it a go. Have a good Shabbos. Take care.